Hi everyone, welcome to Impact Academy. I'm Yashasvi Chintada. So today let us continue with the science and technology. Okay. Last time we have seen till 25th question. Let us continue with the 26th question. So consider the following statements regarding the mission Divyastra. Okay. So let us see what is mission Divyastra. So the DRDO's successful launch of mission Divyastra marks a significant achievement for India's nuclear capabilities. Okay. So it has nuclear capabilities also. It represents the inaugural flight test of the domestically developed Agni 5 nuclear missile with a 5,000-kilometer range featuring MIRV technology also. Okay. So Agni 5 nuclear missile and 5,000 kilometers range. And the flight test named Mission Divyastra was carried out from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Island of the Odisha coast. Okay. So this basically what is Mission Divyastra is the latest flight test. The flight test of Agni 5, which is a nuclear capable missile with 5,000-kilometer range. So this technology enables the missile to deliver multiple warheads to various locations in single launch. So single launch, it has multiple warheads. So 5 or 6 warheads, which it can deliver to 5 or 6 positions. Okay. So potentially including decoys to mislead enemy ballistic missile defenses. Okay. So out of the 5 or 6, maybe 1 or 2 are just dummies. Okay. So that will be able to mislead the enemy ballistic missile. So recent test of Agni 5 under mission Divyastra by DRDO holds significant importance, boasting a range of 5,000 kilometers. Okay, Agni 5 is the India's longest range missile tested to date. Okay, that's also important. Its significance extends beyond its range. Missile potency marks pivotal movement for India's nuclear deterrence also. The potency is further augmented by MIRV technology. So what is MIRV technology? Multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles. So multiple targets. Independently you can target multiple targets with re-entry. Okay. So if you look at various Indian missile system, okay, integrated guided missile development program IGDM. Okay. So, integrated guided missile development program, IGMDP. Okay, surface to surface missiles, short range ballistic missiles. We have Prithvi 1, Prithvi 2, and observe the range also. Okay, in 150, 250 kilometers, and Agni 1 is 700 kilometers. We just saw Agni 5 is 5,000 kilometers, right? So, these are the short range missiles 150, 150, 700, 700, all these things. So Dhanush, Prithvi 123, Agni, Shaurya, Prahar. Okay, so Prahar is for very light loads, 200 kg, and the 1000 kg. All this Prithvi, Dhanush, Agni, they carry 1000 kg. If you look at intermediate range ballistic missiles, okay, with 2000 to 4000, Agni 234. Okay, so Agni 2, Agni 3, Agni 4, it has range of 2000, 3400, and 1000 kilogram, 1000 kilogram, and this is Agni 3 is more than Agni 4. Okay, observe this. So we are talking right now about Agni 5. So when Agni 5, Agni 6 and Surya are under development, Agni 5 is 5000 kilometers, okay, and the weight is 1500 kg, and it has 3 to 10 multiple, okay, multiple targetable re-entry vehicles, okay. That means around 3 to 10 individual missiles, which can be multiple launched, multiple targets also. So remember all these things. These are intercontinental range ballistic missiles, so ICBMs. Okay, so this is about these surface to surface missiles, submarine launched missiles. We have K-15 Sagarika, K4, okay, 3,000 kilometers. All these things are important. And cruise missiles, we have BrahMos between India and Russia. Okay, so it is 300 kg. And hypersonic cruise missiles. So BrahMos 2. It is also having a range of 290 kilometers. Okay, nearby 750 to 1000 kilometers, 500 kg, which is a subsonic cruise missile. The subsonic means less than speed of sound. Supersonic is speed of sound, and hypersonic is more than speed of sound. Okay, air to air is Astra. So these are cruise missiles. Okay, these are submarine launched missiles. And short range we have Trishul, Akash, Maitri, Barak 8. Okay, these are short range. Okay, these are surface to surface. These are surface to air. These are cruise missiles. They will go for cruise. This is air-to-air Astra. Anti-tank guided missile is NAG. Okay, NAG is called fire and forget anti-tank guided missile. Small 8 kg, 7 kilometers. And there is Helena, which is helicopter launched NAG missile. So this is anti-tank from ground and this is helicopter mounted. Okay. Anti-ballistic missiles, Prithvi air defense missile. Exo-atmospheric, 50 to 80 kilometer altitude. Okay, but very high altitude. Advanced, sorry. Okay. Advanced air defense missile. Okay, endo-atmospheric and Prithvi defense vehicle. So all these are just go through multiple times. Okay. So the Agni 5 missile is equipped with MIRV technology and multiple warheads, 5000 to 5005 this target. Okay, see this one. This is a normal missile which has a single warhead. So if you are using MIRV technology, there are multiple warheads, more than one. Okay, and each re-entry vehicle can be independently targeted. Fine. That is one missile. When you, this is the MIRV technology. Switching from hydraulic to electromechanical actuators not only reduces weight, but using light components such as oil storage leakage won't be there. So instead of hydraulic, they are using electromechanical actuators because hydraulic means oil leakage, all these things can be there. Nations possessing MIRV technology include US, UK, France, Russia, China, India, while Pakistan tested the technology in 2017, which is the Ababil missile. But remember this also US, UK, France, Russia, China, India. So Japan is not there. Okay. So usually China, India, Russia, US will be always there. So UK and France are extra. Okay, just remember that. So test flight of Agni 5 marked the first time that MIRV technology was tested in India. Agni 5 weapon system is equipped with indigenous avionics system and high accuracy sensors, etc. Okay, so we've seen all this. Now let us look at the question. Okay, consider the following statements regarding Mission Divyastra. The launch of Mission Divyastra by ISRO is a significant achievement for India's nuclear capabilities. Okay, so it is launched by DRDO. So remember always, though this one has, I mean, it has atmospheric re-entry, all that. So the technology was in the what you say developed by ISRO, but when you say missiles, okay, when we are talking about any missiles, it will be always DRDO. ISRO is only regarding space. Okay. So the launch of mission Divyastra is not by ISRO, it is by DRDO. So this statement is wrong. But it is a significant achievement for India's nuclear capabilities because mission Divyastra means Agni 5, which is a nuclear capable intercontinental ballistic missile with 5000 kilometer range. And what is the weight? We saw 1500 kg, 1500 kg, and around 3 to 10 multiple warheads can be carried. So the recent inaugural test of Agni 5 with a range of 5000 kilometers is part of Mission Divyastra, which is true. We have just seen. Okay. Next, it also features MIRV technology which can target multiple locations with multiple warheads in a single launch. This is also correct. So Agni 5 is the India's longest range missile tested till date. So if you look at here, there is Agni 6 which is 6000, Surya which is 10,000. Okay. So there are two more missiles which are more than Agni 5, but they are still under development. Okay. So Agni 5 is the India's longest range missile tested till date. So this is correct. Agni 5 is tested till date. There are two more coming up. Remember Agni 6 and Surya. So if in options they are given and asked which has the maximum range, then it will be Surya. Remember that. Okay, Surya missile, which is the ICBM. Okay, so the Surya missile, which is under development, has a range of 10,000 kilometers with a payload capacity of 1000. So that is also correct. We have seen just now. So answer is C 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is by DRDO, not ISRO. So consider the following statements with reference to the Counter-Terrorism Committee of the United Nations Security Council. Okay, Counter-Terrorism Committee, UNCTC. Okay, so it comprises of both permanent and non-permanent members of the United Nations Security Council. Okay, It monitors the implementation of Resolution 1373. So the UNCTC Counterterrorism Council, okay, the Counterterrorism Council was established by Resolution 1373, comprising all 15 members of the Security Council, 5 permanent and 10 non-permanent. Okay, remember this: 5 permanent and 10 non-permanent members elected for a 2-year term. Okay, so I think India is part of this non-permanent for now. We are trying to get into the permanent council. Okay, so that is it has been formed by the Resolution 1373. Next, the committee monitors the implementation of Resolution 1373 by means of direct dialogue with each member. It analyzes states' regular reports to committee and follows up analysis, etc., etc. So, what is saying, it comprises both permanent and non-permanent. Yes, 5 permanent, 10 non-permanent. Total 15 members of the United Nations Security Council. That is true. It monitors the implementation of Resolution 1373. So, that is also correct. So, both 1 and 2 are correct. So, consider the following statements regarding GPS and GPRs. Okay, so GPS stands for Global Positioning System, while GPRS stands for Global Positioning Radio System. So it might look like it is correct, but it is wrong. GPS stands for Global Positioning System. On the other hand, GPRS stands for General Packet Radio Service. Okay, it is not at all related to global positioning. So GPS is Global Positioning System. GPRS is General Packet Radio Service. GPS is costlier than GPRS, while GPRS is less expensive. There are 3 or more stations required in GPS. See, GPS is we are talking about global positioning, so it requires more infrastructure. 3 or more stations are required, while there is only one station required in GPRS. Its main objective is to offer stand or locate services. Its main objective is to grant data as well as voice in mobile phones. Okay, so okay. So GPS can be utilized anywhere, while GPRS cannot be utilized anywhere. It has to be utilized in limited range. So GPS is publicized with many satellites. It is publicized with terrestrial towers. Okay. So this is regarding communication, and this is regarding global positioning, satellites and all. GPS can work with various technologies such as GSM, LTE, WiMAX, etc. GPRS system is integral part of GSM network switching. Application of GPS are exploration, surveying, mapping, etc. So basically through satellites, we will do all these things. Now applications of GPRS are in accessing emails, multimedia messages, video calls. Okay. So GPS is for global positioning and surveying, mapping, etc. GPRS is for multimedia, video calls. Okay, all these things. So it requires only one station, less expensive. It has a limited range. Okay, all these things. So global positioning system, general packet radio service. So GPS stands for Global Positioning System, while GPR stands for General Packet Radio Service. Okay, not Global Positioning Radio System. So one is wrong. 3 or more stations are required for GPS, which is true. It requires more infrastructure, while only one station is enough for GPRS. Okay, which is also true. We've just seen. Applications of GPS are accessing emails, multimedia messages, and voicemails. No. Okay, applications of GPRS are exploration, surveying, mapping. So this is also wrong. So this is just interchange. Okay, applications of GPS is exploration, surveying, mapping. Applications of GPRS is accessing emails, multimedia messages, and voicemails. Okay, these two things you have to interchange. GPRS is more expensive than GPS. No. Okay, GPRS has limited range and is less expensive. GPS is on the other hand very expensive. It requires 3 or more stations. So, which of the following is correct? Only two is correct. This is wrong. These both need to be interchanged, and the GPS is more expensive. So only two is correct. 3 or more stations are required for GPS, while only one station is enough for GPRS. So which one of the following best describes Halteria, often mentioned in the news? Okay, so Halteria, it's a plankton. Okay, it's not an invasive plant species. It is not a GM crop. It is not a COVID variant or anything. It's a plankton. Remember that Halteria, which is frequently in news, is it's a plankton. So very important. Consider the following statements regarding IRNSS. Okay, so let us look at IRNSS. So IRNSS is Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System. IRNSS is Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System. Very important. IRNSS. Next, it has 7 satellites. Out of that, 3 are geostationary and 4 are geosynchronous. See, if you look in the picture, 1, 2, 3, they are geostationary. That means they are at a such a height fixed such that they always look stationary from the Earth. So they are moving at the same speed along with the Earth. Okay. So these 3 satellites are geostationary. That is, appear from ground to be fixed positions in the sky. So because they are moving at the same speed of Earth, if you look from the Earth, it will look as if it is always in the same position. That is geostationary. So 3 geostationary and 4 geosynchronous. Okay, 4 are geosynchronous. That is, they move in this eight shape. Frequently move in this eight shape. So if you look from the Earth, they will not look like stationary. It will look like they are moving. Okay, these 4 satellites in geosynchronous orbit in pairs move in 2 inclined orbits appear from the ground to travel in figure 8. So it will look like they are as if traveling in a distance like this. Okay, so they are not standard. They are not fixed. They don't look fixed. Okay, they keep. So 3 are geostationary, 4 are geosynchronous. It has a star sensor, propellant tank, solar panel, and liquid apogee motor. Okay, so it covers India and up to 1500 kilometers beyond its borders. Okay, so it covers India and up to 1500 kilometers beyond its borders. So not just India, even the nearby 1500 kilometers also. 3 extremely accurate rubidium atomic clocks in each satellite. Okay, so one of if you look at here, see, these are the list of satellites that have been launched, and you can see some of them have failed. Okay, so this first IRNSS 1A failed due to atomic clocks. So the orbit will be 36,000 kilometers. Okay, remember this, and cost will be 1420 crore. And GPS receivers will not work. Need special receivers yet to be developed. So this GPS is basically global positioning system by America. Okay, by the United States. More or less, the whole world is using this. Of course, we have other things called GLONASS, etc., and we are coming up with this IRNSS. All these things. Every country, those who have a proper space program, they are trying to come up with their own satellite systems. Okay, so its accuracy is better than 20 meters. Okay, so all this we've seen. IRNSS, Regional Satellite Navigation System. It provides geospatial positioning information within the Indian subcontinent. So within India, we don't need to depend on GPS. See, what happened in the past is when we are having some wars with Pakistan. At that time, US was a big ally of Pakistan. Okay, so somewhere in between the war, they have stopped the services of GPS to us. It happened once. So because we are depending on GPS, more, even Google Maps, everything we are depending on GPS. So if the United States want to suddenly switch off, okay, the access to GPS, then we'll be in trouble. And it had happened in the past. So if we have our own navigation system, we need not depend on anyone. Okay, so we have seen all that, right? ISRO, IRNSS, okay, some satellites fail, 1500 kilometers, etc., etc. Also, out of these, 3 are located in the geostationary orbit and 4 are geosynchronous. Okay, and there are 2 types of service. One is the standard positioning service (SPS), which is for civilians, research, commercial use, everything. And there is another called the restricted service for authorized users. This is only for defense, etc. So there are 2 types. Not it is free for everyone. So what this SPS is free for everyone, and restricted service is only for defense. Okay, aerial and marine navigation, disaster management, mobile phone integration, mapping, etc., etc. So some of the applications of IRNSS. Okay, just go through these things. So, terrestrial, aerial, and marine navigation, disaster management, vehicle tracking, fleet management, integration with mobile phones, precise timing, mapping and geodetic data capture, terrestrial navigation aid for hikers, travelers, visual and voice navigation for drivers. Okay. So, now let us look at the question. So, consider the following statements regarding IRNSS. It is short for Indian Regional Navigation, uh, okay, satellite system. So, this is correct. right? This is correct. It contains 4 geostationary and three geosynchronous satellites, which is wrong. Okay, it contains 3 geostationary. Only 3 are geostationary, 4 are geosynchronous. So this is wrong. 4 geosynchronous and 3 geostationary. So this is incorrect. So it covers India and up to 1500 kilometers beyond the borders. It is true. It covers India and up to 1500 and accuracy of 20 meters with accuracy of up to 20 meters. So this is correct. Okay. It provides both standard and restricted service. So it provides both what you say standard positioning service and restricted service. So that is also correct. It is compatible with the GPS system also. No, it is not compatible. GPS receivers will not work. We need special arrangement for that. Okay. So now, which of the above statements are incorrect? Okay. Now is not asking for correct. Is asking for incorrect. So which of the following are incorrect? Two is incorrect and five is incorrect. So option A. Okay. Two and five only. Okay. Fine. So we'll continue in the next class.